got this text and I got to take this call because I got a special guest that want to say something really quickly.
All right.
Okay.
Team NeNe here, baby.
All right. Thank you for calling. I appreciate you. Hold on, y'all. I got somebody that I'm thinking. Let me see. Her assistant just reached out to me and told me to call. Hold on. Let me see.
Hello.
Yes, Miss Leakes.
Yes. Who
I,
is this?
you don't know who this is, girl.
Huh?
Miss Leakes. This is Michelle Brown of straight
Okay.
from the A.com. I just
What are
spoke
you
with
doing up so late?
I just spoke with your assistant who told me that you wanted to share something with my audience. And I'm like, girl, is she up? And she said yes. And she told me to
I don't want
call.
to share that with your audience. Are you kidding me? What am I going to share with them?
I don't know. I'm talking about the reunion. And so, maybe, your assistant thought it might be a good idea for you to give your input because a lot of my viewers were talking about the things that you were going on with you and Greg and the things that were going on
Hmm?
with you and Portia and the
What is
things.
going on with me and Greg? Oh, God. This is too much. I'm a Kia. But I didn't watch the reunion. I'm not going to be watching any parts of the reunion. I know it's 3 parts. I'm not going to watch it because I don't want to have a setback.
Hmm.
And so I was there, but I don't know how they edited and how they're actually showing it. I know I was there, and I know what happened when I was there. So
Well, I
what
guess for the
question do you
most
have?
part, as far as Greg and Greg
Mhm.
saying, that he knew that he was mean and that, but
Mhm.
you had some parts to play in it as well.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, it was interesting to hear him say that Cynthia
Mhm.
was like a sister to him.
Mhm.
Um, I just want to know what your.
Um. Obviously, I've been with Greg a really long time, and being with him for that number of years. I mean, we didn't get to 20 years, you know, by smiling at each other every day. We certainly been through things, and every day is not a walk in the park. I mean, we're just a regular couple.
Mhm.
We love each other. We're just a regular couple, and I think because sorry, I just walked up a whole gang of stairs. I think because Greg was diagnosed with cancer, a lot of people are having a lot of sympathy for him, which is a really good thing. And me, as his wife, before he was diagnosed with cancer, I
Mhm.
was we were kind of in a rocky place. Um, and I don't want to talk about all the things that Greg has done. Greg's a great guy. Um, Obviously, we wouldn't have been together that long if he hadn't been a great guy, but he certainly has made mistakes. I've made mistakes, and
So how do you feel
uh,
about him saying that Cynthia was like a sister? Was that
I was. I'm not mad at him saying that Cynthia was like a sister. I'm not mad at that. Um, I needed him to elaborate more because when Greg saw the tape, he had he had a real big opinion about it. When we get those tapes, I look at it and I usually give it to a couple people that are different from me because I just want to hear what they have to say.
mm-hmm.
And Greg was the first person to tell me. I didn't say anything. I said, just look at it. And he looked at it and he said, that's betrayal.
Mm.
And I felt like it was. I just want to know what he felt.
Mm-hmm.
When I saw it, I I was in Walgreens parking lot. I called my executive in New York, and she said to me, "Have you seen the show yet?" And I said, "No, I haven't." And she said, "I want you to look at it and call me back." And she said the word to me, "It is epic." And I said, "Okay." So when I watched it, it was epic.
Mm-hmm.
And usually we're all together, and then when we end, there's like it tells you like what's coming up in our lives or something like that. But actually, with us, we rolled it to that other scene, and I cried like a baby because I was so hurt that this is, so many people want to make it out of a thing with Kenya, and for everybody that's around me, they know that it's not about Kenya at all. It's not about Kenya. It's about Cynthia and I know that Cynthia was betraying me long before this. So it's really hard to explain. It's hard to explain because for so many seasons I've been a villain, and for so many seasons they've shown her as this nice person. But unfortunately, I obviously to people I look like I'm mad, I guess, mean or whatever it is. But just hours before that reunion, I just saw that tape. I saw that tape. Our cars pick us up at 6 a.m. I saw that tape at like 8 p.m. And I had to go home, get myself ready for a 6 o'clock pickup. Obviously, I'm up at 5 o'clock for a car to pick me up at 6. I was devastated to see that. I just saw that. And, to go a step further, most people know Cynthia and I talk a lot of times during the day, and we do. We talk a lot during the day. Not about anything other than what you're doing, are you okay, that kind of stuff. And I had talked to her already 3 times that day. And I asked her, I said, have you seen the finale yet? And she said, no. I said, me either. I said, everybody keeps saying it's epic. She said, I know. What are they talking about? And she said, I want you to make me a promise no matter what you see. This is Cynthia telling me that we are still going to be okay. I said, yeah, girl, how bad could it be? Of course we're going to be okay. Wow. No matter what she said, no matter what you see. I said, no matter what I see, we're going to be okay. And she was like, okay, now I just want to make sure we're going to be okay. When I saw that, I was like, hell no, we ain't going to be okay.
Oh, wow. So she knew what was coming. No, we ain't going to be
okay. No, I don't know if she knew that, but I think she was like something. They keep telling us it's epic, so she felt like that we knew that we were the last scene of the season. We knew that, but I didn't know what happened other than what we sat at the table and discussed. I didn't know that happened prior to.
Right.
Now, let me tell you, when I go back to Kenya and I say that it's not about Kenya, it's not. Honestly, for the people who really watch the show, if they watch, they know last season at the finale, me and Kenya actually sat beside each other and read Kim. Got Kim all the way together. Me and Kenya ain't had no issue. In fact, after the reunion, I talked to her quite a few hours after the reunion. Because, after the reunion, we're all kind of twisted. Like, mentally, we've been there for a long time. So I talked to Kenya maybe some months later. I got a call. Kenya was at my store. Where this went left with Kenya, I have no idea. All I can tell you is it was plot and plan because just you know how I am. Like, I'm like this. Like, I am from the South. I'm loyal. I don't care what nobody see on that screen right there. I'm a down ass girl. You understand me? I'm loyal. I'm riding with you now. Just like when I told Portia, I said, we cool. I said, Portia, Candy got some information on your man Dennis, right? So I tell her that. And I said, when you go to that scene, they got some information on him, okay? She goes to the scene, and she seemed like she had my back. Then she get right in her interview and said, NeNe told me. Girl, what are you doing? I don't do no stuff like that. I don't do that. I'm telling you, because they played me for a villain for so long, I actually have sat in my room and thought about, how a person is accused of, like, something and they're in prison for it, and they can't prove their innocence. I feel like that. Like, I'm in jail. Like, what Candy and Cynthia did, listen to me. On my life, they did that. They plotted that. They did that, and they knew that I wasn't going to receive it well. She did that. And she didn't do nothing else. I don't care if you thought she was an angel. You hear me? She did that. She did that.
So what do you feel?
Her and Candy have been playing dirty and sneaky and underhanded, and they can do that. They can do that because everybody's just like, oh, they're so nice, they're so sweet. Oh, they're classy, they're this and that. They ain't.
Woo. So what do you feel about them, going on this world tour saying that, you were overreacting about it because they
want it to be watered down. They want it to be watered down. I'm not overreacting. I'm sorry, I missed something. When I was telling you about, I talked to Cynthia 3 times that day. I talked to Cynthia 3 times that day, and I asked her, has she seen the finale? She said no, and I hadn't seen it. Now, we had talked to each other after every other link we've seen, right? They give us 3 tapes. We hadn't saw 2 of them. We didn't see the final one yet. So we don't talk through those 2. We ain't got but one more to look at before we head into the reunion. Let me tell you something about me. When Cynthia saw that tape, why she didn't call me? She called me every day, all day, every day. When she saw that tape, and I am her friend, and she looked at me and said, you know what, my friend gonna think I did something crazy. Let me get on the phone and call my friend up. And see, to me, she should have picked up the phone and said, friend, this gonna look crazy to you, but this is not how that is. I never spoke to Cynthia, never called me again until she sat on that sofa, and I saw her.
Wow.
I had talked to her twice earlier in the day. When she saw that, if she was a real friend and she really didn't do anything wrong, she would have picked up that phone and said, friend, this is going to look crazy to you. But let me tell you something. That's not how this went. It didn't go like that. I never saw her again. So she sat on that couch and she was firing at me with everybody else. And I was supposed to sit up there and take that kind. Couldn't take it kind.
Right.
This supposed to be my sister. And she's over here like she didn't even call me no more to tell me anything. She set me up, period. I don't care how anybody can look at it the way they want to. And they said, NeNe's overreacting. Why am I overreacting? I ain't even saying that. She's overreacting. She don't want giving it a lot of energy. I'm just sort of like, you know what? And I am, I will admit this because I've seen people make comments about, NeNe just cut people off. I do. Now, I will cut you off. Now, I'm just going to be honest with you. Mm-hmm. Now, if I really feel like somebody's really doing something crazy to me, I cut you off. It's why am I keeping you on? Why do I need that in my life? Why do I need it in my circle? I don't. So why not get cut off? And why do you want to still be on? They want to still be on so they can still sit over here. That girl been sitting over here. I have thought this through my wig 10,000 times. It was like having a friend that was a freaking enemy, like a stake in the grass. I didn't even know that it was really happening to me.
So when did it start? Didn't it start when, what was that season that you came back?
Season 8.
8?
Okay, so, yeah, it was season 8. They've been doing this since they did it since the day I walked out of the season. I walked out, what did I walk out on? 7 or 8, one of them. Anyway, let me tell you, listen, people don't get to know all this stuff because some of this stuff is like behind the scenes stuff. So I just announced that I wasn't going to come back to the show that following season. I had to go all the way back in my head and think, when did all this happen? I was going to a birthday party, you know this, where there is the Lobster Bar and Chops is one on top of each other, those two restaurants. So Greg and I getting out of the car and come down the elevator with Cynthia, Kenya, and Candy. And then when I go back and think about all of it, I think that's the time when I just announced, it was like just a couple of days after I made my announcement, those three got together and said, what are we going to do? Okay, we know NeNe is no longer here. We got to keep this show interesting. What are we going to do? And they made an alliance, and they are in one. I don't care what nobody says. Let me tell you something. I've said this for a long time. It may sound cliche. You don't have to ever like me. I do not care. I'm telling you this. You cannot win when you play dirty. They are playing dirty. Candy doing to me exactly what Phaedra did to her. She's doing that. That you can believe. Now, it's going to come out. When it's going to come out, I don't know. But it is going to come out. What? And I want all of y'all to apologize to me. In fact, I want all of y'all, just like y'all come and say, I want all y'all to kiss my ass.
You want everybody to apologize?
Everybody kiss my ass. Because I can guarantee you, don't come back and start acting like, oh, NeNe, I'm so sorry. Don't say none of that. I'm telling you right now, they are lying. They started doing damage control when Cynthia went on this whole press thing talking about me. And it's so funny because sometimes I look at the comments, they be like, NeNe, you did press talking about Cynthia. I'm like, no. Cynthia went on press way before me. And then her and Candy plotted to sit on Candy's YouTube show and try to do damage control. And you also have to think about this. This is something I've said to Cynthia, and I don't know why it's happening. We always said, as long as we're friends, and if we ever fell out, we just fell out. We're not going to do that to each other. We're not going to talk about each other and do that kind of stuff to each other. She sat right there on that reunion. Cynthia knew I was in Vancouver working. She knew that I was on the Real hosting. I checked out of the hotel. She checked in the hotel because she was going to be on Real the next day. She never stood up for me at all, and she knew I was telling the truth. The one time she did stand up for me was with Tanya, when she was like, NeNe was not being shady. That's the only time there on that couch. Now, this is a friend of mine for a number of years. You would think she would say, you know what, me and NeNe ain't cool right now, but I'm going to tell you, she ain't do that. she did. She just kind of like sat there and was like, I don't care. Let them come at her. Because she wanted to clear her own name. She wanted to clear her own self. She wanted to still look like the great Cynthia. I did that same thing with Greg, too, because, most people like Greg. And Greg has he's a Leo, so his demeanor is a little bit different. He's
Greg like me. I'm a Leo.
Yeah, he's chill. But Greg is not gonna let you, come for him crazy. He's not gonna let you talk. People think I be talking to Greg crazy and everything. I be like, girl, please. Mm-hmm. Greg run this whole house. Greg is a true Leo. And see, so anyway, Greg has that kind of personality. As Cynthia, they don't want people to think bad of them or less of them. So they always want people to say good things about them. And I'm kind of like the person, like, say whatever you want to say. You know what I'm saying? But, they want to save face more than I care to save.
So people really are, when you say alliance and, you got Candy saying, there's no such thing. We never did an alliance. Why would you think they're in an alliance? And what would be their end game to being in an alliance? Like, why?
Not only, the only reason I could think of that they would be in an alliance is because, see, first of all, together they are strong. Separate they are weak. They can't stand like I stand. I can stand over here by myself all day and, fire a gun at everybody. They need each other. And that is why they're in an alliance. They need each other.
Okay.
And I actually don't need them. I'm not that kind of girl where I need an army with me. They need backup. I really don't need backup. Really, I really don't have to have backup. If I really want to act a fool, I can. Whatever I feel, I just don't feel like I need backup. Also, I would have to say their stories aren't that strong, so they have to come up with something. They need each other. That's all I can tell you. They need each other. They definitely need each other.
So as far as the whole Kenya thing,
and I actually have thought too. I even asked my husband. I said, "Why would they do that? Like, why do they need to be in an alliance?" I've never done that. Every time I stepped on this show, whatever my story was, that's what it was. I never was anything. Whatever was happening in my life, that was happening in my life. I really when I had a mental breakdown, I didn't even know what that was. Back in the day, my aunt would say, "Oh, so-and-so had a nervous breakdown," Mm-hmm. And I don't even know what a nervous breakdown is. Mm-hmm. But I felt like that day, that's what my aunt was saying. I had a breakdown. And, this is a rough time in my life, rough time in Greg's life.
I can hear it in your voice. That's why I really don't even want to ask you no questions, because you seem like, it's getting to you. You know what I mean? And I can understand.
No, I've gotten over that. No. I really have gotten over it. We already shot the reunion, and I'm over it. But what happens to us is we have to relive it again with the viewing audience, so that makes it a little bit harder, because it's like you've already gotten over it, mm-hmm. and then it comes back up. You got to relive it again. So that makes it hard, which is why I'm not watching the reunion, because I just don't want to open back those wounds anymore. Like, I wanted to be able to get off that couch and walk away and let that be it. We all went to Destin this year. I thought it was the best girls trip we ever had. First time I've ever did a girls trip. We had so much fun. I genuinely, how I feel about each girl when we were together, it's genuinely how I felt. I genuinely love each one of them differently, like them, differently. But I liked everybody, mm-hmm. but I also know everybody as well. And, some of the girls on the show, I just like to call it like how it is. I hate really calling their names, but we all know who we're talking about. The friend of the show sitting on the end of the couch, there was nothing done to her to the level of her sitting there needing to just consistently fire at me.
That's Tanya,
We're
right?
on a show, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're on a show where we take shots. I never hit her below the belt. So if I hit her below the belt, or I did something that was just really jacked up,
what about that comment they had you saying some about the P word? They said something. I don't know. You said it under your breath.
What now?
What about that comment?
I don't even know what I said. I don't know. I don't know what I said. I said a lot. I tried to say as much as I could. There were times when I didn't want to say anything. Anyway, if I don't know how these people view this show, because that's why when I let my family look at the link, because I want to. Everybody has different opinions, and we all watch the show through different sets of eyes. If you're watching the reunion, how I felt there at the reunion is she was firing at me, and it was no real reason for her to just sit there and fire at me. Like, I mean, she could have said, well, I didn't appreciate you saying whatever you said, but I didn't think it was necessary for her to be like that, like intense. And then
Eva,
America Next Top Model over here on the end, I didn't do anything to her where she needed to fire the way she was fired. The person that did something to her was Marlo. Marlo brought all her dirt to the show. And Portia got her together a couple of times, but she never even paid them any attention. She was asking me, like, why were you acting like that at my bridal shower? Like, girl, you don't even know how I was acting. What are you talking about? It wasn't even that. See, I wasn't mad with you. And at my wedding, why were you, like, crying and had to get your makeup touched? Like, can you please tell me something real? Like, I was crying because I was having a moment. I didn't disturb your wedding. I didn't even want to talk to the girls. Marlo came and got me and took me to the girls. I didn't want to sit down and talk to them. Sometimes I think people are looking at the show, like, on some other eyes. I don't know what kind of eyes they're looking at. And then she said to me, well, when you were at the old lady game, you kept your mic on. Girl, you didn't say nothing crazy with the mic on. First of all, I have to wear my mic. I'm being paid to wear a mic. And if I'm such a G. Had she been saying something that was crazy, I would think, just like Candy. I'm mic.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was wondering. I was like, because technically they didn't even say anything. So I'm like, we don't know if you gave her a sign or not. That's what I was saying, because we didn't see the conversation.
It was not. If it was, so I'm confused. When I get out there and you got these two people firing at me, I ain't even did nothing to them. Hell, I thought we were cool. I'm completely shocked. This girl is telling me you ain't called me. Well, can you call me then? Well, what is going on? So I'm confused with these two people on the end firing at me. And that to me says that everybody's trying to secure the bag. And they're trying to secure the bag by using me. But viewers, they just kind of feel like, this is tough girl that she could just sit up there and handle. I'm still human. Mm-hmm. I still have feelings too. You know what I'm saying? I am tough, but I still have feelings.
Right.
And so some of the stuff that they were doing, I did not take kind to it. You put yourself in the place of sitting somewhere and everybody's firing at you. And you got two people sitting over here that don't even have a reason to be firing. And then you have the third person, somebody you've been friends with forever, and they sitting over here like, what are we doing?
So how do you feel about people like feeling like, that it was your fault, you were passive aggressive, or, you should have said something, especially like when Portia spilled her guts and was saying, I'm giving you all of my feelings. I'm telling you.
I don't care anything about Portia spilling her guts, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I don't know how these people view this show, but I can tell you this: last year, Portia didn't have nobody on her side but me. We were in Barcelona, Spain. Portia packed her stuff and left before us. The person who she talked to before she left was me. I talked to her, encouraged her, and she went on. She still got on the plane and decided to leave. We went to San Francisco. Me and her had an argument in San Francisco. After that, me and Portia got over it. I was completely in Portia's corner. She went to the Halloween party. It was our finale. I was there trying to talk to her, get her to talk to the rest of the girls. Her and Marlo were arguing. Nobody was talking to her but me. So I don't even know. Like, so Portia pouring her heart out on the couch to me, it didn't mean nothing to me, unfortunately.
So where did it go left, though, between you and Portia? Was it the bi-wig party, or was there already a instance before that kind of ruined your relationship?
No. It was the bi-wig party, and that's it. And that drove me nuts, too, because I'm just like, so we are mad because you went in my closet, and now you are trying to make up a story about the closet, but there was 3 other people in the closet, and you the only one that was looking and said that somebody touched you when you know I wasn't even behind you. Girl, if y'all don't go on and stop trying to secure the bag over here, I'm just sitting up here looking like I'm confused. So for all the people who think that I'm sitting there being mean or whatever, I was. Thank you very much. Because I was not taking kindly to all of that was happening.
Okay.
And I feel like I don't get credit for certain things, but it's okay. As they say, I'm a tough girl, and I just sit over here, just, let everybody do their thing. And so I didn't answer a lot of questions because why? Why do I need to keep answering questions for them to keep saying, you did this, you did that? So, girl, just say whatever you're going to say and stop. Let me tell you what happens with NeNe Leakes. These people can say whatever they want to say now. And I say something, they'll be like, she ain't had nothing good to say. She shouldn't have said nothing at all. And then I don't say nothing. She ain't even saying nothing. Girl, what, honey, what do you want me to do?
It's either you saying too much or you saying too little. It's no in between.
Right.
Yeah.
I can't win.
Yeah.
You know, but these other people get to win. I'm like, I can't win. If I say something, I'm saying too much. I don't say nothing. I ain't saying enough. I do this. I'm doing too much. I look that way. I'm looking too mean. She look mean. She okay. She pouring her heart out for you. You have to understand, this is somebody. Why wouldn't you talk to Cynthia? Girl, this girl just jacked me a couple hours ago. It's almost like watching you just heard that your man cheated on you. So now I'm supposed to get back in and be like, oh, okay, I'm so sorry, and I know you made a mistake. No, I need to process that. I am a human. I need to process that. She should have been saying to me, instead of yelling at me, she should have been saying, friend, it didn't happen like that. I know how it looked, but that's not how it was. I know what you're thinking, but that's not what it is. She ain't never say that. Mm-hmm. She just say, NeNe want to just fall out over this petty stuff. Mm-hmm. It ain't petty, girl. I just watched what you did. That wasn't petty. Are you trying to tell me my eyes are playing tricks on me? I know exactly what you were doing.
Okay. The whole Cynthia situation is just interesting to me, because now it's like she bucking up and saying, I can invite who I want to invite to my party, but then she was tiptoeing around it. So if you can invite who you want to invite, why you keep it a secret?
Right, exactly. And why? And I hope they say this next part 3 reunion. I don't know if they will. And why? Cynthia, and you saw this scene where Cynthia and Marlo were here, and we were talking outside around my pool, and I said something like, I wish Greg would come to a bar with me, or something like that. Mm-hmm. Anyway, in this very scene, which they cut out, Cynthia says, you're having your bi-week party and you've invited Yvonne. You need to let Eva know that you have invited Yvonne. Mm-hmm. And I said, girl, I don't see why I got to let her know. And she said, because, NeNe, you really need to let Eva know. And I said the same stuff Cynthia was saying. I said, this is my house. I don't see why I got to let somebody know who's coming to my house. And Cynthia said, NeNe, you got to tell Eva that Yvonne is coming. So I went to Eva with Cynthia and Marlo with me. And I said, Eva, Cynthia and Marlo thought I needed to come and tell you, so I want to at least tell you that Yvonne, I've invited her to the bi-week party, and I want to give you a heads up because I know you guys have a little bit of an issue with each other. And Eva said, okay, thank you. I'm glad you let me know. Mm-hmm. So the fact that Cynthia encouraged me over and over again to let Eva know that Yvonne is coming, you would think that she would take her own advice, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And so her thing is, this is what I've heard her been saying. I invited her, but I didn't know she was coming. I invited Yvonne, but I didn't know she was coming. You invited everybody in the whole room. An invite is an invite. It doesn't mean that they're coming. So the fact that you invited them, you still could have just told me, but I really didn't care anyway. The point I was trying to make is, why are you trying to set me up? Why are you doing that? I mean, it wasn't the time to be trying to set me up either. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Literally, when you see Greg at that finale, we got him in red and white jacket. Mm-hmm. The jacket was actually really big on Greg. Greg was much smaller under that jacket. Mm-hmm. The producer actually stayed here at my house all day and rode with us to the finale because I wasn't going to go to the finale. Mm-hmm. And so they stayed here trying to encourage me to go. Greg was weak. He wasn't like 100% at that time. But they knew they really wanted Greg and me to come there together. Mm-hmm. So it was just not a good time for any of that to be happening. It just wasn't a good time. And it just wasn't a good time. I mean, shit. Yeah. Cynthia went through a divorce with Peter, and, I wasn't trying to put more pressure on her. You going through a divorce, it was a mental thing. It's tough.
Right.
I deal with a lot of things that people don't know that I deal with. I think people just say, she's super strong, she's fine. I deal with a lot of stuff, which is, nobody's business, but, I deal with a lot of things. And she knew the things that I was dealing with, too. And so it wasn't cool. It really wasn't cool. She knows things that the TV show don't know and that people don't know. People know that I was dealing with Greg's health health, but I was dealing with a lot of other things that she knows.
Right.
So it was really not cool at all for her to even do that. She knew I was not the strongest. She knew I could snap at any moment. And I felt like they were doing it so that I could snap.
Wow. So do you have anything against Kenya? Like, how would you feel if she did come back to the show? Like,
I don't have an issue with Kenya.
Okay.
Listen, I don't have an issue if they bring Kenya back, Sheree back, Phaedra back, Kim back. I don't care about them bringing these girls back on this show. Listen, just as much as they need their check, I need mine. So I'm not going anywhere, okay? So they can come over here and we can do these things. We can read each other, shade each other, and get right at the reunion and do what we did the other day. I mean, they're not going to push me out of anywhere.
Okay.
So they are welcome to come back anytime they want to come back. Welcome. Come on in, girl. You get catch this read like everybody else.
All right.
I mean, what else you gonna do? I mean, we at work.
The people asking me if they could call in, honey. I don't.
Well, let them call. What kind of call in you got? You on the radio station?
You know, I got a setup, honey. I can call. I can take calls now. What are you saying?
Let me see how that goes. That's like being at the radio station.
I don't know. Let me see.
You can take calls and people be talking to me too?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Let me see how.
Girl, you got a whole setup, don't you?
Yes, I do. Let me see how I can set it up. Hold on. Let me see. Uh-oh, y'all. NeNe said she gonna take y'all calls, honey. We gonna see what's going on.
Well, I ain't gonna take minutes. You pay me?
Oh, did she just say my pay? Wait a minute, Miss Leakes, honey. Hold on. Let me do this.
Please enter your PIN number. That was an invalid entry.
Oops.
Please enter your PIN number.
9427819. Hold on.
Thank you. Joining the conference now. You are currently the only person in this conference.
Do y'all have the number? NeNe, you on the line?
Uh-huh.
Hold on.
You are now muted.
Wait a minute. This music might get on your nerves until somebody call in. Hold on. Y'all got the phone number? Y'all remember the phone number? Hold on. 718. Oh, they calling already. 362-7819. No, that's not the number. 362-6360. PIN number is 942-7819. There it is. We already had one call. Caller 8617. You on the line? NeNe.
Yes.
Hold on. Let me see if she here. NeNe, you on the line?
Yes.
Oh, okay. 8617.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey, you have NeNe on the line, honey.
Hey, good evening.
Good evening.
Good night for you all. It's Jason. How are you?
Hi, Jason. Don't be scared.
Calling to ask. I don't think especially the readers on this side, I don't think they understand how the process goes for you all every year. How it's essentially like they're gunning to get another year on their option. And the way they came for you.
Mm-hmm.
And like when you wrote like the thread and all of that, I don't think they understand. Like I know you've been doing it 11 times. Well, you took a season. You've been doing it multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
But at this point now and going forward, are you like feeling like you can just I don't know a better word, but kind of like let it like just start over with everybody, like going forward, like season 12 and after all this and just
No, I don't know if I'm going to be able to start over with everybody. I think that, I'm sure, listen, I said it somewhere, I don't know. These are my coworkers and we're going to go to work. And we're going to present you guys with a show. Can you hear me, Michelle?
Yeah, I can hear you. You still there?
No, I was saying to him that, these are my coworkers. These are my coworkers.
I mean, this is so much has been done. I know I understood what you were going through. I felt like you were kind of ganged up on it. You did hold it pretty well. I mean, you didn't get out of character. There was no meaning. Just hoping you all are able to just move forward. You're funny and you're fun, and we like that side of you.
Can you hear me, Michelle?
Yes, you
good. I get it.
But I can hear him if he's still talking when I'm talking to him.
Okay.
So he can't hear me. I don't understand how that works.
Okay, I just muted him. Go ahead, answer the question.
Okay. He asked me something like, "When I get back, cool with everybody." Listen, I am not a person that holds a grudge for a long time, so we are going to be coworkers. Just know that we're going to be coworkers, and we're going to present you with a great show. As far as going any further than being coworkers, I can't tell you that that's going to happen. Because I'm still human, and sometimes some things that people do are very hurtful, and you don't get over your hurt that easy. So why do you want us on the show to get over ours so easy? I mean, we still human.
Right.
I mean, we are. I mean, did you get over? Your friend did something really jacked up to you, and you got over it in 4 hours? Like, really?
Right.
I mean, it was literally like hours in between me seeing it and walking on the stage. So it's not like I couldn't even process it that quick. I had been crying my eyes out. And then walked up there to everybody's firing. I'm sure the show is made out of conflict, and there's going to be conflict. I can leave the show now. And do you really think all those girls sitting on that couch are going to be sitting there holding hands next season? Absolutely not. This show is built on conflict. I don't have to ever be here, but they're going to fall out. Yep. They will not make it one season without a bit, because the producers are not going to allow it, okay? Because that's not what this show is built off of. So they can all sit on that couch this season, and next season they won't even be sitting together. They won't even be speaking.
Oh, okay. Did you get that caller? Did you get that answer, caller? Did she answer your question? Hello? Oops, I guess he hung up, honey. 3083, hello.
Hello?
You're echoing. Turn your computer down. Yes, you're on the line.
Hello?
You're echoing. Turn your computer down.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello?
I'm here.
Can NeNe hear me? I wanted to, my name is Anthony, and I'm from Long Island. How are you, Michelle?
I'm good, Anthony. NeNe's on the line. NeNe.
Yes.
Hello?
Michelle.
Yes.
Well, why do they keep saying hello? I don't understand.
Hi, guys. I can't hear anybody, but NeNe, if you can hear me, I just wanted to say to you that what they did to you, Cynthia particularly, it was horrible, and it isn't something a friend would do. I feel she should have told you, and I feel like she was in cahoots with the other girls to try to bring the bad side out on you and make you look like something that you're not on TV, due to her knowing the editing process.
Exactly. And all I can tell you is that
it was horrible that they did that.
Michelle, can I talk? I don't know how you.
Yeah, I got it. I got it. I muted it.
What Cynthia and her, I don't care what anybody says. They did it. They can sit on that show or wherever else and stay with it. I don't even have any hard feelings for Cynthia. I don't have any hard feelings towards Cynthia. I honestly don't. I don't hold any hate in my heart. I don't have any bitterness towards her. None of that. I actually feel sorry for her. The fact that she has to do all this to stay on the show, because I don't have to do all that. So I feel bad for her. I also feel bad that you would do that to somebody that's like a sister to you, because one thing is she sat here and I almost was like, can we take a lie detector test? I was like going crazy. Like, can we take a lie detector test? Because I just want people to know that I'm not lying. And
so what is this about you? What is this about you calling like headquarters? What you said on, was it the talk? When you said you wanted that final scene?
Yeah, I did. I called the production office, the executives up in New York. I called them and I said to them, listen, I need to do a scene with Cynthia. I said, Cynthia set me up. And they said to me, like, NeNe, that was it. The season's wrapping. That was our final. I said, no, you can't do that. Like, I got to talk to Cynthia. And a lot of people were asking me, why was Tanya there? Well, at the time, Tanya and I didn't have any issue. And I thought Tanya really understood where I was coming from. It's so funny how she didn't stand up for me at the reunion. When I told her what happened, she understood, and she was like, NeNe, I will be there with you to talk to Cynthia. And that's how she got there with me. I said to the producers, please, you got to let me do this. They didn't know that they were going to get that little bit with Cynthia and Candy talking on the mic. They didn't know that. Mm-hmm. They just knew that we were going to sit down and do a scene. That was just like something that fell into their laps.
Okay.
Well, they ended up saying, okay, NeNe, we'll do it. We'll see what we can get from this, but the show already wrapped. I don't know how we're going to place this scene in there. When we showed up, we did the scene, and they said they got something. And I said, well, how you guys going to do it? They didn't tell me what they had. They were just like, we got something, and we'll figure it out. We'll figure out how we're going to play the finale. And they played it like how you guys saw. I really, really, really want to take a lie detector test. Like, I was like, can I just sit under
Not
the
a
TV
lie
and just
detector
do this?
test.
Well, I just wanted people to see and know that I was telling the truth. Because these people who watch me, they probably think she's just lying. And she over here telling the truth, but I can promise you my grandchildren, honey, that they are lying over there. They lie, and they are getting away with it, too. Because I see the comments. People be like, oh, Cynthia's so nice. Girl, let me tell you something. You know, my aunt always told me the quiet ones are the ones to watch.
Yeah,
and I'm telling you right now, you can think classy all you want to.
Well, I have my own experience with Miss Cynthia Bailey, and I think she's a cool person, but I do know she has like a shady side.
She has a side.
She has a shady side.
For those, she does. And she does. For those watching on TV, honey, they say she's so supportive. Okay, girl. Okay, girl.
Hold on, I'm going to take like 2 or 3 more calls. Caller 7850.
Hey, Michelle and NeNe. I can't hear you guys, but I just wanted to say, NeNe, keep your head up. And the viewers who are intelligent, we do see it the way that you see it. So don't let them get to you. And I can't wait to see what you have to offer for season 12.
All right. Thank you so much, Robert.
Thank you, Robert.
See, I guess the way the calls are set up, because I'm on a conference call app and then I have you on a separate line, they can't hear you, but I can hear them. So I'm just going to let them ask the question, and then I'm going to put them on mute, and then you can answer.
But then they would never hear me?
Yeah, they'll hear you, but they'll hear you on the video as opposed to hearing you on the phone.
Right. So
okay.
Let's do that.
Okay, 1789. What is your question for Miss Leakes? Hello. Okay, moving on to the next. 0785. Put your phone, turn your computer down. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hi. I have NeNe on the line. What's your question?
Hi, Michelle.
Hi. Turn your computer down. Listen to me on the phone.
Hi. My question is, well, it's obvious that Eva did not have an excuse to be upset with NeNe. Let me turn it down. Hold on just a second. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
It's obvious Eva didn't have an excuse to be upset with NeNe.
Uh-huh.
It's obvious that all of these girls on that side seemed like they all just was like a little game that they had formed, to be grown women and not have minds of their own.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like every time they get caught up in something, their excuse be, well, NeNe want us to be her lapdog. No, it's not about being a lapdog. It's about being loyal and about being real.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm trying to understand is, why is Tanya still throwing up to NeNe about what she said about her fiance instead of taking the anger out on him? Isn't he the one that's been engaged to her for, I know y'all said 7 years, I'm just going to say 17 years, and hadn't married her? Why is Eva taking all this fake anger out on NeNe when your bridesmaids have basically put everything out on you? And as far as she talking about NeNe coming out and still being mic'd and all that with that fake excuse of being upset. Okay, but just be glad she didn't have no cameras because from what I heard, her husband was driving like a 1993
Lord.
Ford, Mustang.
Okay.
So, let
NeNe answer the question.
That you had something that you didn't have, and when your cover was blown, you didn't take it out on the right people. You taking it out on her, and she don't have anything to do with it. So that's what I just want to know. Why have these people not directed their anger toward the right people?
Okay. NeNe, you got it? Got the question?
Why? No, tell me.
She said, why are all these people not directing their anger towards the appropriate people? As far as Tanya, okay, go ahead.
I think we talked about it earlier. Is because one thing the viewers don't know is all the executives have flown down from the production company. The executives have flown down from Bravo. They have the PR companies are sitting in there. And for all the girls who did not step up all season, this is the time to secure the bag. And basically, they, like little puppies, the producers can probably get them to go out there and do anything at that time. Like, you need to step up. You need, when they talking to you, you need to step up. You need to have an opinion. You need to speak up. You need. So they think, oh, shoot, like, this is it. I mean, after this is the last shoot of the year for us. So, I mean, for that season.
Right.
So those girls, they feel like if they have stepped, they want to, sort of like how, when you, back in the day when your mama would have come, she said, don't you show out now. It's almost like they show out, girl, because producers and executives are all down on the ground. So they be showing out. They're trying to secure their bag. So.
Trying to secure the bag.
I guess they do what they do, whatever they got to do.
Okay. 7345. Hello, you're on the line with Ms. Leakes.
Michelle?
Yes. Hey.
Hey, Michelle. Hi, chat. Hi, everybody. I've been hanging out with y'all, up drinking, Lord knows. I'm HTHTV3 in the chat.
Yes.
Hey, everybody. Hi, NeNe. Well, you said NeNe can't hear us till we get off the line.
She can hear you now. I just figured
out
how to mute it. NeNe.
Huh?
We're all on the line now. I figured out how to unmute it.
Okay. All right, baby. Listen to me. Hi, Michelle Leo. I'm an astrologer. My cousin Wanda, she's an astrologer. Y'all need natal charts interpreted. That's what y'all need, okay? Wanda Wisdom on YouTube. Don't forget the age. Now listen to me. NeNe, let me ask you this, and I'm not asking you to undermine your intellect. I'm being sincere. Had Cynthia, let's just throw out the whole, not philosophy, let's throw out the whole thing that Cynthia says she didn't know Kenya was coming. Let's just throw that to the wind. Let's say she did know that Kenya would be in attendance at the Peach Bellini party. Would you have still shown up? Be honest, NeNe. Now, Michelle, what do I do? I got to cut my phone off to get the answer?
No. She's on the line. NeNe, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, I can hear you, NeNe.
On everything. Hey, girl. Hey, on everything, I would have shown up. On everything. It's no...
Oh,
let me tell you something. And I'm going to tell you something else, just to go a step further, and I know you guys don't know that. It's mandatory that we show up at the finale. How you think everybody got there? It's mandatory. We must show. So I was coming regardless. Everybody has to be...
Because I'm thinking that she didn't tell you, like, hypothetically speaking, I'm like, well, maybe she didn't tell you because she didn't think you would come. So you would have still shown had you known.
She knew that. Look, like, how do we all make it to the party? When you see the whole cast there, it's a mandatory finale. It's not like we just heard about it. They told us this is the finale or this is a mandatory shoot and everyone must show. That's how the husbands and the girls all get in one room at the same time because it's mandatory that we're there. So she knew I was coming because it was mandatory for us to be there.
Well,
so it's the element of surprise. They wanted to shock that. Wow. Because, I don't profess to know everyone, and we are dedicated watchers. I've been on since season 2. My auntie was on since season 1, and she kept saying, you got to watch it. So we've been watching y'all for years, and we're, like, emotionally tied to it. I love studying human, I'm a paralegal astrologer. I love studying human behavior. That's neither here nor there. So we're tied to all of y'all, so we all care about all of y'all. But we have our favorites. It's human nature to have favorites. But, right, I really thought you wouldn't come. And I figured she thought you wouldn't come. But if she knew you had to be there, this is interesting.
We have to be there. You see, every girl's man was there, and every girl was there. Everybody that ever participated in the show for season 11 all stood in that room. And that's how we bow out for the season.
So you just wanted to have foreknowness. Interesting.
I didn't want to have nothing.
They wanted to surprise. You wanted to foreknowness so you wouldn't be shocked. I
wanted Cynthia
because you know them personally. We don't know them personally.
Well, what
you guys know each other personally.
Her to do for me what she asked me to do for Eva. She asked me to go to Eva and tell Eva that Yvonne was going to be at my house. So why would she do the same thing for me? Because if we were friends, all she had to do was just say, NeNe, look, I done invited her. I want to prepare you. So if she had prepared me, I would have been over there like, okay, so I already know she's going to cuss. So I know what I'm going to do. No. I mean, she wanted the shock value of it all. They wanted to, like, she did it. That's all I can tell you. She did it, and we had to be there. She knew I was going to be there because everybody had to be there. Everybody had to be there. Greg struggled out the house and put on his big jacket and made it there. I mean, we all had to be there, every husband and every girl. And that's every season that you watch this show. When the finale is in, the whole cast must be in the same room together in order for the show to end.
Well, thank you so much for
I have a new perspective. Thank you, Michelle.
All right,
thank you, NeNe. All right, peace, girl.
Peace. Bye-bye. We okay to take another one? It's up to you. I know it's late.
Is it late? What time is it? I want a Sprite. Y'all got any Sprite over there?
I want some chicken wings. Caller 8271. Meet me at the Waffle House, NeNe. 8271. Hello, 8271. You on the line? They scared. Hold on.
Hello?
Oh, no, she ain't. There she go. Hey, you on the line?
Hello?
You on the line?
Oh my gosh, can't believe it. Hi, I'm Brianna. I'm calling from Louisiana.
Hey, Brianna.
And I just wanted to say, my dad actually had cancer and he died when I was 6. So I do understand that it is a lot of stress. My dad had to deal with telling me at a very young age all the stuff that he was going through and how it affected him. So I definitely get what he's dealing with. But I will just say, I just want to know, you said it was so much that they said that Cynthia hasn't, they showed so much that Cynthia did that we haven't seen. Now, I'm a Candace fan, but she and Portia were wrong for going through your closet. I'm a Candace fan, but she was wrong for, not letting you know, or Cynthia not letting you know that Kenya was going to be there. I don't know how malicious it may have been. I just think it may have been underestimated. Like, Kenya pregnant. She about to pop. So clearly we don't need no drama going down on your behalf or hers. But I just think she underestimated how it makes you feel. But I just want to know, like, clearly you're hurt at the reunion. Why didn't we get, like, one, how hurt you were? And two, the other thing is I was wondering what else has Cynthia done that, you said that you had to beg for production to show.
Ready, NeNe?
Yes, I didn't have to beg for production to show anything. I think she misunderstood. I had to beg production to let me do a scene confronting Cynthia about what happened at the Peach Bellini night. Because once we're all in the same room for the finale, that's it. That is a wrap for the season. Instead, I wanted to sit down with her and I wanted to talk to her. And I wanted to do it on camera. Why did you do what you did? Why did you and Candy do that? And that's what I had to go to them and ask them to shoot. And they did shoot it the next day. She asked me, I think, what other things that Cynthia has done. Well, she's human, isn't she? So you should know that she ain't done everything right. That's for sure. And we have had our differences in the past. And when we had our differences in the past, remember, I said to you, Cynthia blindsided me. I don't know how far y'all go back in y'all memory. But I said, Cynthia blindsided me. We were in Vegas. We talked about this. We settled our differences. We were good. We went on a double date with our husbands at an Italian restaurant, and they filmed it. And we left all good. I showed up at the reunion, and there she was firing a gun at me. And I said the whole time she's blindsided me, I thought we were good. And everybody looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, listen, she's blindsided me. Me and her just talked about this, and we were good.
Okay.
We were just in Vegas together. So
what about the flyers? Can we talk about the pink Instagram posts? Everybody.
What about them?
Everybody keeps saying that you were being shady and that they were about Cynthia, and she said
No, that wasn't. They weren't talking about the pink post, baby. You got it wrong. They were talking about a tweet.
Okay.
They showed a tweet that I had tweeted, and they asked me, was it about Cynthia? Listen, it shows look like it's about it, don't it? It says a friend setting me up. And I know they setting me up. Okay?
I was just waiting on you to say it. Like, wait. So what? You don't think it looked like it's about her?
Oh, it definitely looks like it's about her. Listen, I've been knowing it was going on for a while, but I'm one of those people that I'm vocal, and I'm definitely an alpha female. So us alpha female, we get in trouble a lot. You know what I'm saying? But what I can tell you about the few alpha females that I know, and I'm one myself, everything I'm doing it. You don't see it. I'm not no sneaky person. I don't try to hide nothing.
You ain't going to hide your hands, huh? You ain't going to hide your hands.
My husband actually tell me he wish I would hide something. He said, I wish you just shut up sometimes. I be like, honey, I'm just over here talking and saying all kinds of stuff.
Right.
And then people who are quiet, they probably be doing the most now. Everything I'm going to do, you see it. I'm just not that person. Like, I'm just, girl, please, I'm so regular. I'm real with it. I'm sorry. And I really, and another thing about me, too, when I'm feeling a certain kind of way, I can't change my face. Mm-hmm. I want to change my face so bad. I actually thought I had changed it a couple times, but I don't guess that worked.
Change your face?
Like, change my look on my face.
Oh, okay. The jokes go right themselves. They're going to start talking about your nose and all that stuff, Charles. That's why I'm like, change your face.
I don't care. My feelings or how I'm feeling on my face, I can't change it. Mm-hmm. I have actually practiced. Like, I'm feeling some kind of way, I be looking like I look like it. And, some people are good at that kind of stuff. I ain't good at it, child.
Right.
Well, I ain't no good.
How long you going to stay up? There's so many people on this line. I don't know if you want to take
I stay up a long time. You got to be up there now. I'm a night owl.
Okay.
And I got stuff to do in the morning. But, I ain't trying to check all your calls. You got to check for me.
No, you got to check for me? Like, I'm just saying. Everybody keeps saying I'm on your payroll. Shit, I'm still waiting to get paid. Where's my check? Where's my check? You owe me for like 22 weeks of payments, NeNe Leakes. They all in the damn comment section right now. It's certain Michelle is on her payroll. I need my check.
Michelle on my payroll. Y'all crazy.
Write it to Michelle Brown.
Mm-hmm.
You rich.
They said you on my payroll, Michelle.
Yes, they said I'm on your payroll.
If I'm on your payroll, then you can go and show them, Michelle, how many interviews have I ever done with you?
Well, you did one when Simone was calling, but that wasn't even an interview, child.
No, I was on the interview with you so long ago, so many years ago. Like, so if Michelle was on my payroll, honey, we should have would have interviewed a whole lot sooner.
Never.
And I'm not, I'm not into like interviewing either. I don't do a lot of radio stuff. I do have, for all you guys who are listening, my own YouTube show that I get on. I will be on tomorrow.
They said you need some help with it. I said I was gonna help you.
I do need some help.
I know. Where my check?
I'm new. I'm new with it, and I don't really know how to work it.
I said I was gonna help you. Everybody be like, Michelle, help her.
You know what? I got a camera, and I need to learn how to work. It's a shame I'm not working. I'm not techie.
I got you. I got you. Just pick a day. I'll help you set up, and I even help you set up the calls. Because right now, while we on, remember when I told you about that conference app and how it'll beep and all the people be on at the same time? I just figured out how to like stop it from beeping and how to like mute everybody automatically.
Right. So I heard it beeping earlier with you.
Yeah, and I just figured out how to turn that off. So now that they're on the line, so
yeah. So I'm gonna be on tomorrow night.
Okay.
In my closet, and then maybe before that, maybe I can call you. You can tell me how to work it, because I don't really know how to work the thing. I ain't techie child, but okay. I get on there and just talk, and then turn around and made a mistake and deleted the video and everything.
Right. I was like, where'd the video go? I was about to go back. Like, girl,
I just put up and deleted the thing. I'm over here pressing buttons, and oh my God, I messed up.
You don't need to do that.
But we can take a couple more, then let's be done.
Okay. Let me pick one. 1079, you on the line?
Michelle, can you hear me?
Yes. Who am I speaking with?
Oh, hi.
Hi.
It's Kenneth. I message you sometimes on the chat. Just try to be funny here and there.
Hey, Kenneth.
I'm calling from Southern California. I'm actually a little nervous, even though I watch your videos all the time and everything. You know what? I want to say, NeNe, I know how it is. With Greg with the cancer, I actually unfortunately lost my grandma when I was young, and I lost my aunt actually just within 2 years. I kind of don't really have a question. I just wanted to call and just say, NeNe, keep working. strong, being there for Greg. We know we only see bits and parts of your guys' lives. So, you know, he might be mean sometimes, but we know that you guys care about one another. NeNe, I'm a big fan, been there since day one, since you read Kim for the first time when we all saw everything, and just want to send positive vibes to you and everything, and just wish you the best.
Thank you so much. That's very kind. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
All right. And then real quick, NeNe, can I get you to say a shout-out to my boyfriend, Sergio? I want to videotape this so I can show him tomorrow in the morning, and so he could be like, oh, my God, I got NeNe on camera. I got NeNe to say shout-out to me.
Hey, Sergio. It's your girl, NeNe. Love you. Mwah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Michelle,
Kim.
I'll keep watching a little more and fighting the fight and blogging the blog and spilling the tea, girl.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Oh, NeNe, you got all the fans up late tonight. I don't know what's going on. You know, I normally be asleep by now.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to go to bed.
7290, turn your computer down. Hello.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi.
Michelle.
Hey.
Hi. I have a question for NeNe. NeNe, I just wanted to say I love you on the show, but I would like to know your feel. I have two questions. I want to know why the night on Watch What Happens Live, Andy tried to throw, I don't know if it was shade, if you girls will call it shade, but why did he try to say you blocked him on Twitter when I don't think you guys were ever even following one another? And also,
he said that tonight?
No, this was weeks back on the show.
Well, he corrected it. He corrected it.
Yeah, and also, I saw that he corrected it, and also, I just wanted to ask you, how do you feel sometimes? I feel like sometimes he gets involved too much as a male and doesn't know where to stop when getting involved with females.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. Now, I honestly don't. I don't want to cross that line. What I can say is he did say what you said on Watch What Happened Live. He did say that NeNe unfollowed me on Instagram. And he later went back and posted that. But for me, it felt like the damage was already done because I was already getting heat from people like, 2 and 3 places. People were like, oh, you're so disrespectful. You unfollowed Andy. I mean, he's your boss. He did this. He did that. He did this. He made you. They were saying all that kind of stuff. And I would say,
that's what I was going to say, yeah.
And I said to Andy, you know that I wasn't following you. We don't follow each other on Instagram. And so he came out and he said, I'm sorry. NeNe was not following me on Instagram. We follow each other on Twitter. And so, but, by that time, they had done let me take the heat for a couple of days, by the time he said it was about watered down.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
well,
so
I just wanted to ask you that, and I just wanted to wish you well and wish Greg the best of health, and hope to see you on season 12.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, caller.
All right, thank you, girl. Bye.
Bye. Oh, you got nice
callers.
Michelle.
You
had
well,
nice
yeah,
callers.
if you remember back when they were talking about when they said I unfollowed out half of the cast, and I did.
Yes.
And then on Andy's show, he said something like his control room was telling him that I had unfollowed him as well. Once he put that out there, it was out there, and it was sort of like,
Yeah, now it's
I'm not exactly sure how I felt about that, but I posted actually on Twitter that Andy and I were not following each other on Instagram. We followed each other on Twitter, and then he said, yes, NeNe is correct. But,
once it's on footage, it's
immortalized
on film.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. Once it's out there, it's kind of like, out there. And then, it's hard to, get people to, understand. You go back and say, that's not what happened. They're like, oh, my God, yes, you did. You unfollowed him. Like, I did not.
Right.
But, I'll take the heat for a lot of stuff, I do want to say that having friends, when your friend is really going through something, it wasn't like I was going through something that was light. We were really going through some real life-changing things over here. You guys only know Greg, but we had a lot of other things going on, and I'm just saying now, everybody saying what they want. I don't think it was cool for her to do that to me.
Yeah.
I don't think it was cool for them to be up here in my closet, but I was going through a lot of things, so I'm not making an excuse for it, but yeah, I was going through things. It doesn't mean I had to act no fool, but I don't know, it was a lot.
I don't think you had no explaining to do, because I think as far as, somebody violating your personal space, somebody going in your closet, you telling them no, like, just let it, let it go. It is what it is. I think the majority of people would agree. Like, if I say don't go in my closet, I know my closet is not together. Don't go in my damn closet. Then one person go, then another person go, then another person go. It's like...
Yeah, and then I saw what people were saying, stuff like, well, you left your guests downstairs. I'm like, you guys are tripping. We're on a TV show. They know why they were downstairs. They are shooting. Mm-hmm. They were supposed to stay downstairs. They came upstairs. They weren't invited upstairs. They weren't supposed to come upstairs. They did come upstairs. And that's, I don't know how much they could see because I can't even remember that. Candy was the first one to make the move. Mm-hmm. She went to my master bathroom. Then she went to Greg's closet, opened up Greg's door, and then she went and found my closet and opened up my door. Now, that's too much. Now, if somebody came over your house just opening up your drawers and your closet doors, you're like, are you serious? Like, what do you say to somebody that's doing that? You're like, girl, sit down.
Get out my closet. And look, I might be cursing or something. I don't know. So what about the whole thing with the shirt? The cameraman.
Yeah, that was the camera guy. I pulled his shirt. He's a big guy, and I know him. He knows me, and his shirt was just easy to tear. I mean, I had no idea the shirt was really just ripped.
You're like Incredible Hulk. You done ripped the man clothes off.
No, but he's a big guy. And he's holding a big piece of equipment, and so he's moving forward, and I'm pulling his shirt, pulling him backwards, and he's still moving forward. The little shirt just ripped. But I didn't injure him. I didn't touch him. I did rip the shirt, but I didn't intend for it to rip.
Okay.
I know that looked crazy.
Yeah. Well, you want me to take another call?
Oh, now look at him, Michelle. Now. She's going to bring us right over here.
I'm just kidding. I want some pancakes.
We live so far from each other.
I know, right?
Okay, so let's just do one more and that's it. Seems like it's a lot of guys. We don't have many girls.
You need to move back inside the perimeter.
Girl, it's too expensive inside the perimeter.
I don't know about that. It's too expensive out there where you live. Hold on. That's where rich people live. I can't come out there. Caller 3343, you on the line.
Michelle?
Yes.
It's Andrea.
Hey, Andrea.
Hey, NeNe.
Hey, girl.
How you doing, NeNe? You keep on doing it. I love you, NeNe. I've been watching since season 1, and I understand about somebody being in your closet. And now that I heard that Candy was going in Greg's closet, you should have been mad and going in your closet.
They were doing the most. They went in my master bathroom and everything. And we talked about this. Candy did. I will give her this. Like a couple of days after that, she did call me and said she was sorry. And I was told that she called me because Cynthia had told her, NeNe is going through a lot of things, Candy, and you really need to call her up and apologize. And so she did. But it's funny how Cynthia was doing all that kind of stuff, but she don't take her own advice.
Thank you. Thank you. NeNe, I'm subscribed to your channel, and I'm so glad because I've been telling Michelle for the last couple of weeks, they are your co-workers, girl. Keep them as co-workers. They ain't your real friends. Co-workers.
Co-workers, honey. We work on the same show, child.
Thank you. And God bless you and Greg, and I
wish Greg would come get on the phone.
Yes, get Greg on the phone. I don't want to talk to you no more.
Oh, he was. Girl, if I got Greg on this phone, Greg will be like, "Oh my God, you have me on a station or something."
Thank you, Andrea. Look, let's work this out.
I wish y'all well, and I can't wait to see you for next season. Okay, and God bless you, and you keep on with your swag boutiques and stuff, and you keep on with your YouTube channel because I'm subscribed to you. Okay. Well, I love you, NeNe.
I love you. And anybody in the Washington D.C., Virginia,
Baltimore, Maryland area. May 18th, I have a grand opening in my boutique inside the MGM Casino, the brand new MGM Casino.
You'll get all the ballers with their women's down there.
Hill, yeah.
Swag.
Yeah, all the ballers who are in there gambling, please come by. First black girl to have a boutique inside of the MGM Casino.
Yes. You better work it. Where Greg at? He sleep. Is Greg sleep?
Greg ain't sleep, child. No, he a night owl too.
Oh.
Somewhere roaming around here.
You ain't gonna put
he
Greg
just text my phone. They're ashamed of being in the same house texting each other. Text my phone.
they were like, Greg don't even live there, child. They don't.
Greg's downstairs somewhere. He sent me a text. And he knew I was on his phone. He sent a text. He was like, man, get off that thing.
Right. It's too late.
Yeah, they said. He'd be like, get off that. You don't need to be on there talking. And he said everything.
You gonna go get him? What you gonna do?
No, what we doing? Okay, we're saying good night, these people. You done good tonight. Like, how long have you been on?
I don't know. Too long. Hold on. Let me look at the time. I've been on.
Oh, this must be.
Oh, I've been on too long. It's time to hang up. You right. It is
what
time.
Is that?
I ain't telling you because I feel stupid because I talk about people who be online this long.
So you know what you're doing? You probably doing like you doing like some people I see. You probably be on there like these. You at home by yourself. This is your little company.
I guess. No, normally I'll be blogging about this time. I think I'm gonna go over to the Patreon. That's what I need to do. I don't know.
What is that?
The Patreon is a little paid thing where the people are already there paid and we be like in private and me having all kind of random ass conversation.
Like you too? You be talking to them like this?
Yeah, just like this.
Wow. Now you know about all these different things.
I got to show you the Patreon. I hook you up, girl.
I'm not checking you.
I have you all the streams of
income. That's a lot. Why do
you
need to have all those different things?
Because I need all the streams of income. I only have 4. I need about 3 more. I'm like, I need to be like you. I don't have enough money to open boutiques and stuff yet. I'm still getting
Oh, girl. Oh, please. So listen, you can't make it all come into one. So is it like Facebook or Instagram and Twitter? Like they all different platforms?
All the platforms that you just named don't pay. Facebook.
I know, but the thing that you're doing, YouTube, and then that other thing you just said, they're all platforms. They're paying platforms.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Well, yeah. Well, Patreon is just the platform that you can embed the YouTube in. And the people on Patreon are patrons of you. They basically support you and you give them additional content in addition to your YouTube. So that's what my Patreon is. I give them additional content. YouTube is YouTube. Just like we're on here now talking to people and they're chiming in. They don't have to pay to watch YouTube, but ads run on the YouTube. Ads don't run on the Patreon because they've already paid. See what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, this is crazy. I have a couple of things on my camera that's filmed, and I don't know how to drop them.
I'll show you.
I need to drop them so that I can send them so they can be edited and go up. Because I do like that way, but I also like live. The camera is very beautiful, so it looks great, when they can edit it and make it to a great little, clips. But
I like live simply because I like, and I kind of like live almost better than the blog. Even though the blog is my main income, I like live because I get to actually talk to the people. You know what I mean? Like, instead of like sitting behind the computer all the time, typing it out. I've been doing this a long time. I'd rather like be engaged with the people real time. So now I can sit here and talk to y'all, tell y'all what I thought about the reunion, and then hear their input, and then take calls and hear their input instead of, them in the comment section and get paid for it. So.
I see. Well, you better go and get paid, honey. Okay.
Cut my check.
I'm good for that.
Cut my check. I'm on your payroll.
My youngest son on one of them. He be talking all the time. I need to get on with him.
Oh, Brent always on my stuff, child.
I mean, Brent is, oh my God. He's I always say a teen. I forgot he turned 20. Oh. He turned 20 because I was like, Brent is such a teen. He's like, Mom, I just turned 20. I'm like, oh my God.
I feel so old.
So he's such a young adult. Yeah. He just turned 20.
He used to be so little, now he's so big.
He used to be a little baby. He done grew up quick. So Brent is 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he could do something like that. So yeah. So anyway, yeah, it's been fun.
It's been great. I'm sorry to all the callers.
So I think something happened. I drank Greg likes to get these Cokes and Sprite that's with that little bitty can, the little teeny weeny Coke, little small Sprite. So earlier today I had a Coke. Oh, I hate that he went to the store and bought those things. And then I got a Sprite. I think that's what got me woke.
Okay.
I think that's why I'm still up, because of the caffeine, huh?
Yep, probably. Well, I'm gonna be up too. Look, I'm gonna call you when I hang up because I need some behind the scenes stuff.
You need to know what?
Some behind the scenes stuff. I need to know.
Behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah, behind the scenes stuff. I need to know stuff that I need to know some stuff. Damn.
I blocked you a long time ago, honey.
Lies, fairy tales, and fantasies. Don't nobody block me. Everybody be lurking on my thing. I am not blocked from nobody. Trust. Everybody is lurking. You might have blocked me from your main account, but I bet you I'm on your fake one. Shoot.
Oh my God. Okay, bye, girl. You have a good night. Thank you, everybody who called in.
Good night, you guys.
I really would have wanted to talk to somebody that didn't see.
I know. That's why I said I would pick. I got like 10 people.
But you ain't never picked nobody that didn't see eye to eye.
Well, let me pick one more. Let me pick one more.
How do you pick them? How do you know?
Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 10 people on the line. Okay, I got a 310 area code, a 774 area code, a 318 area code, a 346 area code, a 202 area code.
What is that got to do with anything?
I'm just saying, give me one. Pick one.
Okay, you said a 6 something area code, didn't you?
I got 310 774 318 346 202
318.
318. Okay. You hit the lottery. 318. You on the line?
I'm back.
Who is?
I do love you, NeNe.
Okay, she was on here.
So, please, can I do it? I do. Okay, I do have other thoughts.
Okay.
No, but you're too agreeable. We need to find a mean person.
No.
Not a mean person. That mean person ain't gonna work.
First, even blocked me, so I can tell you. But okay, for real. So I do love you, but I just wonder why. I feel like for viewers, the reason why they give you such a hard time is because you're hurting, but you're not showing. And I think another thing I didn't appreciate, NeNe, I'm Black Portia. I'm a Candy fan. I told you that.
Yeah,
but, coming for the pregnant women and making a certain comments, like, that wasn't, I felt like
calling her a blimp and calling Kenya a buffalo.
And it gives them more arguments for their fans and their supporters to be like, oh, NeNe's so horrible. I feel like you have merit with a lot of your arguments. Don't get me wrong. You do. And I get the core of the argument. I think it's just the approach and how you go about things sometimes that turns people off. Because clearly you're dealing with stuff, and clearly some stuff is not right for people to do. It just isn't. But your approach and your attitude, that is the biggest thing. Your attitude, I felt like for Real Housewives of Atlanta to be your baby, and I know you felt the way and you felt they were coming at you. Some stuff, you hurt saying your feelings, you hurt Eva feelings. It wasn't that deep, but at the end of the day, those girls' feelings were hurt. And you were just dismissive. And so not only did nothing really get addressed, two, it was like, okay, you dismissed them. And on top of that, it made it, I ain't gonna lie, it was a little boring.
Right.
I mean,
Not that was boring.
Okay, give her a chance to answer. Caller, let her answer.
Okay.
I agree with her when she says that, I don't show my emotions. Yeah. I didn't want to show my emotions. I cried all season. And I really didn't want to cry at the reunion. And I was shocked by some of the stuff. But I just, she's right. I don't show my emotions like that. I don't know what to do about that, but I don't show them like that. I'm kind of like the person that rather come home and cry in my room by myself or cry in my car when I'm driving my car.
Do you think that's a new you? Because, you used to be the girl that everybody couldn't wait to see pop off.
I've always, I'm human, so I've always, if I need to cry, I've cried. I don't know, but I know she's right. I can understand that. Then when she said that I said something like Kenya is a buffalo, like, shoot. By that time, girl, I was just saying anything. I was just mad. I was just saying anything, and I'm just like lit, like listen buffalo, listen blimp, just anything. But don't make it right. But for real, I was just saying some stuff.
Okay. Thank you, caller.
Thank you.
How she get back in there? We got an anonymous call. That should be fun. That should be
Ooh,
fun.
anonymous. I don't like that.
Listen, they didn't block their number, so you know they trying to be shady. Whoever this is. Hello, anonymous.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh, hey. You know, NeNe, you're not going to find anybody who's going to go against you, especially on live. You know that.
Because you're the shit.
You know, she is a mom. You know that. You know you crush anybody. So I'm not going to be.
No, I can't do that. I can't do that on this thing. I can't, get to argue with nobody. Whatever you want to say for real, you can be very open and honest. I can't do nothing.
Honestly, NeNe, anybody who has a heart, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have a lot of respect for you.
Thank you.
Even taping this season after what you've had to go through with your husband. I think it's amazing that you even did that. I mean, it's just amazing. And I feel really bad for you, for the girls coming at you like that, knowing what you've been through. And you mentioned that you've gone through some things that we don't know about, that they do.
Right.
And for them to all do that on camera is disgusting. It's disgusting. And that's why we've been watching, me and my husband have been watching reality TV for 10 years. It breaks everybody up.
Yeah.
We never see anybody stay together, and I feel so bad that they're all coming for you. And I could see how you're trying to keep it together in those episodes, and man, it's vicious. But I will say one thing. It was very, you said, it's a necessity that everybody go to the last taping. I didn't know that until you said that. And that, that is like a no-brainer. Like, if you have to go there, then your friend Cynthia knew you were coming regardless.
Yeah.
So she should have given you the heads up regardless.
Well,
but
how you know I'm telling you the truth is, if you look back over the season, that every finale, everybody is standing in the room. We've never had a finale where no one wasn't there. Everybody who shot that season is standing there. The Halloween party, everybody's there. The friends of the show, the cast, the people who are holding a peach. Last year, Kim, Sheree, everybody that shot in that season, we all have to be at our finale. That it's mandatory.
Well,
yeah, but it's just that's what I'm saying. If she knew that you were going to be there regardless, she should have given you the heads up as a friend. But you know what?
Yeah.
What maybe somebody told her not to tell you.
She told herself nothing. They were plotting. They were plotting. They thought they were going to get more than what they got, but they were plotting. The part that got me most though when I watched it, I don't know what the real deal was in the end, but the part that got me is when me and Greg and Candy was standing at the door, and Candy said, "Why don't y'all get together and talk? Because I love you and I love her." And then told Greg, I said, "Candy, she's real nice, isn't she?" Then she turned right around and got me.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't stand that.
I don't know. I just think it's disgusting. I think it's really disgusting that they all treat you like this. For knowing you that long and knowing what you're going through now is disgusting. And I think that everybody should have really, come together. Come together and not be so.
Or at least try to rally. So. I know I got a lot of comments from people saying, Portia really was there for you. She got everybody to come to Miami. I'm like, girl, it didn't go down like that. Yeah, they all came to Miami.
Because they had to work.
They had to come to go to work, honey. Mm-hmm. And the work was in Miami, child. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's just, like you said, anything for a check, even at the expense of someone who's going through,
But, we know with Jordan, reality TV is dirty. It's not like, you got to be strong.
It's dirty, but Jesus, have a little humility.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I know it.
Well, thank you so much, caller, for your input.
You're welcome.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome. And God bless you and your family. Thank you.
NeNe, you got too many fans. Where are all the trolls that's been in the chat saying, NeNe's ass and all of this stuff they've been saying? Lord. Why they won't call?
Yeah, don't put them on. I'm scared of them, girl.
You got too many fans. Look.
No, I don't want to talk to nobody else. It's late at night. Let me tell you, again, I appreciate everybody.
Thank you.
I am really trying. You never stop learning.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how old you get, you never stop learning.
And I try to learn from every mistake. And I go into every season saying, I'm not going to let somebody get me mad. And we shoot for so long.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot.
I remember when you were going through the situation with Marlo, and you was like, I'm not speaking about her. And you ignored the hell out of her at the dang, at the Bailey thing or whatever. Yeah, and I'm just like, that was just cracking me up. So I know. So because you and Marlo eventually made up, you don't think you and Cynthia might eventually make up?
No, I'm sure we will make up, but we will never be close again.
Okay.
Yeah, you know how you can make up, but my aunt, I'll use my aunt because my aunt raised me. So my aunt said, honey, you got to treat them out a long handle spoon, so we can be back cool. But I just, honey, feed you out this long handle spoon over here. Hey, girl, bye. We don't talk like that no more. We don't really hang out like that. We could see each other when we at work.
Right.
And that's fine too. That's fine. We will never be back like that now. Especially when I saw her doing an interview saying that NeNe was a toxic friend. Now she said that. And that came out her mouth, and I saw it with my own eyes.
Damn.
And she also went on to be like, NeNe is a toxic friend. It's like unhealthy to be in a relationship with her. And I'm like, really, girl? Now, what does that say about you then? If I'm just so toxic, why would you friends with me for 9 years?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? That's like somebody divorcing their husband and be like, he was the worst man ever. Well, he might have been, but why was you with him for so long?
Yeah. You're right. I mean,
all the time we've been together, I wasn't toxic.
I was laughing at when somebody said something about lapdog, and the producer put the camera on Cynthia. Yeah. I'm like,
they all tell me that. Even Marlo recently told me that. She was like, well, if I really take up for you like that, they'll be saying I'm your lapdog. I said, look, Marlo, that's how this goes. If you just be on the side of right. Okay, if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But you just be on the side of right. And you don't care what they call lapdog. You be like, this is my friend.
Right.
I mean, you just be loyal.
You right. Well,
yeah, you just be a loyal friend.
Well,
why I can't have a loyal friend? Why all them get to be able to support each other and all team up together? Why I got to be by myself?
Yeah. Because you're the strong one. Strong black women have to be strong black women. We can't be
I don't
weak.
like that.
We can't cry. We're not allowed to cry. Once you have proven that you are strong, honey, you're supposed to have the world on your shoulders and not look back. Trust me, I know. Because I can't never be weak.
I can't either. I can't never be weak. I actually sitting in my car and cry, and then come in the house after I finish crying. I always say that I am a well full of water. And I give out all my water. And then when my well runs dry, it ain't nobody to give me no water.
You better tell
Ain't nobody come and support me.
You better
I just be over here giving out water, and everybody just be like, NeNe fine, forget her, she all right. Call the other person, NeNe all right, child. NeNe gonna be fine. I'm just like, well, girl, dang, I might need a shoulder to lean on too.
Look, that's why even though I know you got so many friends and stuff, I have to check on you. I have to text every now and then and see if everybody okay. You know what I'm saying? People be like, I'm not the closest to a lot of people, but I just be seeing what be going on in the media and stuff, and I just have to make sure people are okay mentally because I know a lot of this. Well,
I will say that a lot of people have reached out to me, and the people that didn't have my number personally, they DM me, and then viewers have emailed me. So I get a gang of emails all the time. And then, associates and friends have all reached out and be like, NeNe, I'm just checking, making sure you're okay. Because people actually thought I was about to go crazy at one point. I said, what, I ain't the type of person that will hurt my own self, no. And I'm good. I'm in such a much better place. And Greg's in a great place. And Greg and I both, we had a good time when he got finished. We had a party for Greg here at the house.
Look, Freddie O is in the chat, so yeah.
Oh, Freddie O's in the chat?
Uh-huh.
Oh, Freddie.
Hey, Freddie.
Yeah. We had a good time, though. No, we had a really good time. Greg and I are in a good place, and Greg is not doing his chemo. Oh, my God, I'm so glad it's over.
I love
And
Greg.
then in 30 days, he gets to go do, he go see his pathologist for this test to see if cancer spread it or if it's anywhere else in his body. But Greg looks so good. His appetite is healthy, and he had a glass of wine the other day, so he's doing good. So hopefully when he go take his test, everything is good. And then if there's no cancer, then I think he said he has to do this test every 3 months for like 5 years. And then after 5 years, if they still haven't seen any cancer, they call it remission.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
so you have to reach 5 years. So, but anyway,
he got a lot of people. He got a lot of people rooting for you. Look, somebody asking, "Are you coming back next year?"
I think I said it a lot of times. I don't know. Sometimes people don't read the same stuff. The only way I don't come back is if they didn't want me back. I'm always back.
Okay.
I'm back. As long as, if I didn't come back, I don't know what y'all gonna be watching.
When I say that, I'm on your payroll. So again, I need you to write this check to Michelle Brown. But I'm like, who they gonna fight with if NeNe go away? Who they gonna fight with? What's gonna happen? Like, I don't know.
So they can't be friends, that's for sure. Well, if I go away, they got to fall out.
Yeah.
They got to fall out. That's when you're gonna really see the claws come out. I might need to step back and let them pull them claws out. Because they gonna fall out.
Well, yeah.
They ain't gonna be friends, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
But no, I don't plan up on going anywhere.
Okay.
I plan up on being here as soon as they roll these cameras again.
So do you have like a dream cast that you would prefer?
I don't have a dream cast, but I wish they would bring girls on here who who just can stand on their own 2 feet. That like I don't really need anybody. I don't need these people in my corner. Like I just need somebody like that. But I don't have any choices. What I have done, and this is the last season, I will never do it again. For instance, when Eva came on the show, she was, saying, I've been knowing NeNe for 10 years, and she's like this big sister to me, and blah, 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 blah. I just play the game with her. I'm never going to do that again.
Oh.
And then, like how Tanya came to my store, and
so playing the game, that means you have not known her for 10 years, and she was not your big sis? You would not?
No. Correct.
Oh. Okay.
And the other thing is, where Tanya is concerned, like came to my store, because there's a lot of people that come to my store, and there are lots of girls I meet at my store, and I make friends with them because they come in several times. But
Freddie said he want to see. Freddie said he want to see Tamar.
Oh, I'm not going to refer anybody to the show. So whoever you want to see, direct all your answers and questions to New York. Because I will never. That's it. After this season, I was like, that's it. I'm not referring anybody. I don't care. They got to get on their own.
Okay.
I'm not going to put no opinion. Like, I think they're great for the show, because I saw this flyer saying, be careful who you speak highly of, because you never know how low they speak of you.
Ooh,
so
damn, that's a good
highly one. Of these people, saying they'll be great for the show. You're great, you're great, you're great. And then next thing I know, they speaking real low of me, so.
Wow.
I don't want to do that no more. From now on, the producer asks me if I have a referral, I will tell them, no, I do not. I don't have no referral. Because people don't come on and be lawyers. I have not seen a person come on here and just be lawyer. Well, they don't be lawyer to me anyway.
Okay, you're right. Well, stay up. I told you I gotta call you. I need to find out.
Girl, I ain't finna stay up.
Yes, you are. Go and drink you another Coke. Go and drink you another Coke. I call you about 30 minutes.
I would climb downstairs for a Coke. I'm already in the bed.
I need to call you offline. Bye.
Okay, how do you do that?
I'm gonna hang up. I'm gonna hang up off the camera. Bye. I gotta end the show. Good night. Hanging up. Y'all, I gotta get my teacup ready. Let me stop. You said Tamar is a knockoff NeNe. Freddie, what is you doing up this time of night? You need to be in the bed. Sorry to all the callers who were left on the line. You know how that go. You said I'm on the phone, no answer. I'm sorry, Sharon Tate. It was a lot of calls on the line. You heard NeNe was like, no, I'm ready to go. I am ready to go. So I am going to end this live. We have been online for a long time. This is like the longest live I think I have ever done in my entire life. But I had fun. With my co-host. We gonna get NeNe together so that she can take calls on her own YouTube channel. Let y'all call over there. See how she handle y'all. See see if the trolls call in then. Freddie, where you at? Freddie, bring me a waffle. Y'all know I stay up all night, right? Freddie, bring me a chicken melt on Texas toast and a waffle. Freddie, I know you out somewhere. I know you out. Go to the Waffle House. I'll meet you down there. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in. You know, this was all about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, episode 22. Is it 22? I think it's 22. Part 2 of the reunion. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, all that jazz, and the recap, the written recap, will be on the site on straightfromtheA.com in the morning or afternoon, because y'all know I stay up late, and the full episode, so y'all can watch it again and 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 again. Shout out to the squad. I apologize to my patrons. This just turned into a long ass live for everybody. I appreciate all of you for tuning in. All the patrons, put your aliens up. I'm glad some of the patrons did get through on the line. I'm glad y'all did. Hey Mima, hey V, woo, Andrea, yes, Robert, you still up? You are still up? You really want me to still go to Patreon? I'm gonna come tomorrow. I'm gonna come tomorrow while I'm vlogging. While I'm vlogging, I will go live on Patreon tomorrow while I am vlogging. I promise I will sit on Patreon all day long while I'm in front of the computer looking for stories. How about that? My word. It might be after 12 though, but my word, I'm gonna go live on Patreon. If you're not already on the Patreon, it's patreon.com. iamATLien. I give them behind the scenes stuff. I spill tea over there, but y'all got all the tea on both the channels today. Y'all saw that? Y'all saw how I did that? Don't ever say what I can't do. But anyway, good night, you all. Like this video, subscribe. Shout out to the squads. Shout out to the squads. Shout out to the new squad members. Shout out to NeNe Leakes for calling, or for her assistant for calling, and for me calling, and for her picking up the line on the first ring and acting like she didn't know who I was. It's all good. It's all good. All I ever want for anybody I know is for you to pick up the phone when I call. That's my only wish. No, that's my only wish. That just says a lot about anybody. When I call, you just pick up the phone. Right? Right. So, I'm out.